Welcome back to Fun Music, everybody. That's right, we record every Monday, and we're up to episode 647. Woo! So a lot of backlog there if you want to check it out. We always start off with our leadoff man, Fred Whitlock. Here's the guy.
Okay, there's a group, PHI-PSONICS, and they haven't, their latest album is called Expanding to One. This is their third album. The group's music is kind of spiritual exploration, uh, connecting to people. Seth Ford Young is the leader on bass. It's a five-piece band, but on this album, they're connected with 11 other musicians, piano, drums, harp, guitars, and it's recorded live in Pasadena in a record store. And then I guess they might have added in the studio. It's a variety of solos that keep this music just lively and fresh and just a joyful sound to this band. It explores definitely serene musical spaces. If you liked maybe possibly Alice Coltrane or some early Pharoah Sanders, where he did some meditative jazz for Impulse label, you'll like this group. There's still some of the songs show their positive side. There's one called There's Still Hope, We're All One, It Finds a Way, and The Mysteries of the Deep. The improvising explores some great sound and keeps you involved in it as it peacefully comes out note by note, and they expand their musical horizons. So I would say look for this group. They're on Bandcamp, I believe, but they're also streaming on all the streaming stations. Then there's a trio that's has an album out called Solina, and it's Hidden Spears, who is a DJ composer, and his name is Tom Harris, actually. He's teamed up with a vocalist, Alicia Joy, and a piano and synthesizer player, Finn REES. It's electronic soul jazz. And with this combined talent of this trio on this album is just amazing. This also has a spiritual connection to the sound, and her voice just floats around the melodies so gorgeously. And these melodies definitely stick with you. Someone said they form a new sonic landscape with rich tones. The three of them gently and skillfully come across and will keep you engaged and listening to them. Then I decided to look up this Finn Reese, and he's got an album out from 2024 called Dawn is a Melody. And these people are from Australia, and he's from Melbourne. And he's got saxophone and trumpet player joining him. And if someone said if you like Lonnie Liston Smith, you'll like his keyboard playing. It's vibrant and well done jazz fusion. Uh, he's cinematic in some of his, but yet very soulful in his playing. It's a wonderful palette of sound that he creates. Uh, someone wrote that he creates a microism of color, and they play together with such great ears and care and self-assurance. So Reese just his fingers dance across the keyboard skillfully, and very good imagination to some of his playing, and it's bright. And I think that he's a great keyboard player and a wonderful sound that's rich and rewarding to listen to. Then I discovered another player, Curtis Novosad, Nowosad. Now, his album came out in June. It's called I Am Doing My Best. And this is his fourth as a leader. And it's music that he says he's created to heal and self-reflect upon. The musical ideas just spread out and really grab you in its own fashion. He's got a couple of vocalists on here and a guitarist, and there's Joey Landreth on vocals and guitar, and Joanne Majko Majiko on vocals, and her vocals are beautiful and thoughtful, and each cut is definitely a rich tapestry of sound. The guitars spiral out and sometimes remind you of John Scofield or Pat Metheny. They're surprisingly strong songs and a kaleidoscope of textures. And someone said that the music is made with intent and intensity. There's no filler here. And I think the listener would find the same thing as I did. There's no filler on that album at all. Then I found this 28-year-old saxophone player who lives north of London. So in an article, they said because she lives north of London, she's not influenced too much by the London jazz sound. She's 28 years old, Jasmine MYRA, and her new album is called Rising. And this is, I believe, her fifth album. And she has other players on here, clarinet, drums, some guitar shows up, and also on a few cuts, a four quartet string group. And it's sort of chamber jazz, like you would hear some of the saxophone players on ECM records. The interplay is strong and magical. It comes out with little gentle twists to it that the arrangements are deep and thoughtful. And I think the space that she gives everyone to take solos brings out each color of the song. It's just a colorful music. It's creative, and she plays with definitely a deep sense of purpose. Jasmine MYRA, check her out.
You caught me on Jasmine Myra and Curtis now said, and the first one, um, Phi Phil Phasonics. Am I
Yeah,
saying that right? Yeah, you caught my attention on all that, especially when it comes to jazz. I'm always too on the hunt for great jazz um compositions and having special guests that they collaborate with, or they're solo, just them as themselves. They always tend to bring something very fresh every single time, and I
yeah,
really love that. So I'm looking forward to listening to these with their recommendation list.
yeah. I guess I found one or two because they were new releases. Then they led me to the others. So I had a good time listening to them.
So you went down the jazz rabbit hole.
The jazz rabbit hole. Oh,
Yeah.
I,
'Cause Bandcamp tends to do that. They take you like, because it's an ocean of music. You're like, wait a minute, who's this? That's good. Oh wait, who's that? Oh, it keeps going and going and going. It don't stop.
yep.
all right, we better stop.
Okay.
Next episode.